Jai Hind, my dear student. Today we are going to learn about conditional coding in Python. Okay, so after going through this chapter, you will be able to know about control statement and their types. You will understand the use of conditional statement, and you will be able to apply conditional statements in coding and use of nested conditional statements. Okay, so you have already learned how to declare and initialize variable. Okay, and about various type of operators that can be used in Python coding. So in this chapter you will learn how to write a code based on some condition. In a computer program, statements are generally executed in sequential manner. However, at times the user may need to change this order of execution by repeating or skipping the execution of few statements or subjects to a given condition. In such a situation, the flow of execution is altered using control statement. So, what are control statements? So, control statement is a statement that determines whether other statement will be executed. Like in your day-to-day life, you may come across various situations where you have to take decision and act accordingly. So let's take a simple real life example. Like you want to go out and play with your friends. Before you move out to play, you want to be sure that all homework that you received from school has been done. So in this case, first you will check conditions. Okay, condition will be first, if the homework is complete, then what will be the plan of action? Then you will go out and call your friends to play. If condition is your work is not complete, what you will do? You will sit at home and complete your homework. So the plan of action depends upon a certain condition. In any case, only one plan of action will be executed. To write a code that executes statement on the basis of a condition, you need to use control statement. Okay, so there are types of control statement. There are three types of control statement. First is conditional selection statement, second is iteration loop statement, and third is jump statement. So let's talk about first control statement, that is conditional selection statement. The conditional statements are also called a decision making statement because the flow of control of the program depends upon the decision made according to a specific condition. Every decision involves a choice between the two alternatives like yes or no. If the condition is true, then one set of statement is executed, otherwise the other set of statement is executed. Okay, let's take an example. To cast vote in India, your age should be greater than 18. Yes, all you know. Okay, so condition is, if your age is greater than 18, then action of plant is, then you are eligible to cast vote. Okay, if your age is less than 18, then you are not eligible to cast vote. Okay, so if we are going to write algorithm, then what will be the step? First step will be input your age. Second will be check your age. If your age is greater than 18, then you can cast your vote. And third step will be, if it is less than 18, then you are not eligible to cast your vote. So on the basis of this condition, the flow chart is this. Okay, so you can see that all statements are not being executed. Okay, depending on the condition, only specific statements are being executed. While writing a code, this is achieved by using control statement. Okay. Next is iteration loop statement. So iteration statements are also called as loops or repetitive statement. They enable one or multiple statements to be repeated till the condition specified in the code is true. As soon as the condition becomes false, the repetition stops. So let's take an example to learn the spelling of word. Okay, so your father has asked you to write this word 10 times in your notebook. Okay, so first, if you have not written the word 10 times yet, then you will write the word curious quest again. If you have written the word 10 times, then you stop writing. Okay, so what will be the algorithm? So first write the word, second check whether you have written 10 times, and third step will be if it is less than 10 times, then repeat 1 and 2. If you have written the word 10 times, then stop writing. So flowchart of this given situation will be as shown in the screen. So we will start, then initialize the variable, then print the word, okay, like this. So next is jump statements. So jump statements are used to alter the flow of loop, like you want to skip a part of a loop or terminate a loop. The break statement in Python is used to terminate a loop. So let's take the above examples, like writing the word repeatedly for 10 times with a condition that if mother calls for dinner, then stop the work immediately. Okay, so what is the condition? If you have not written the word 10 times yet, then you will write the word again. If you have written the word 10 times, then you are stop writing. If mother calls for dinner, then stop the work. Okay, so the flow chart for this given situation is on the screen. Hope you will understand. Okay, now next is conditional statement. The most important element in conditional statement is the condition on which the decision is based. So in Python, you can use 3 types of conditional statement depending on your requirement. Okay, the first is if statement, second is if else statement, and third is if else statement. Okay, so if statement, the if statement is used when you have to evaluate a condition and decide the execution of the statement on its basis. Okay, the statements are executed if the condition evaluates to true, otherwise it skips the statement if the condition evaluates to false. Okay, for example, your parents allow you to go out for playing only if it is not raining outside. Okay, so next is if else statement. In the if else structure, 2 different set of statements are given in the program, but only one out of them is executed. The if else statement evaluates a condition and executes the body of if only when the test condition is true. If the test condition is false, then the body of else if execute. Okay, and the if else statement is used when either of the 2 different action is to be performed depending upon the result of condition. In case the conditional expression evaluates to true, the statement in the if block are executed, and if the result is false, then the statement in the else block get executed. Okay, third is if else statement. Okay, sometime you need to work with multiple condition. In this case, only using if else construct does not serve the purpose. The if else statement provide an efficient way to perform multiple tests in a code. Okay, so thank you for watching the video. I hope you understand this chapter. Please like, subscribe the channel.